It's great to see you, Andrew. Thanks for being here. So tell us
Thanks for
about the
having me.
SPAC route and how we're going to learn more about Skillz, and we're going to see it up on the big board, where this is all going to happen and the timing.
Sure, maybe I'll start with what is Skillz. So Skillz is a B2B2C technology platform that's powering more than 2 billion tournaments a year across 30,000 different video game makers. We enable game developers to monetize through competition. Our platform is really democratizing gaming by leveling the playing field between the larger and smaller developer. It's this vision of esports are for everyone, and we can make esports as fair and as accessible as possible. And so we're enabling developers of all sizes to monetize their art, to play, and for our player community to engage through fair, fun, and meaningful competition. More broadly, the 100-year vision of what we're building is the competition layer for the internet. And then specifically, when you think about the SPAC versus traditional IPO route, we always planned to be ready to go public in Q4 of 2020, and we were fortunate to, I would say, have a set of circumstances that continue to enable that even in COVID. We chose the SPAC route because the SPAC route allows us to go public faster with a minimal cost difference, and it's also allowing us to choose our partner. We picked the Flying Eagle Acquisition Corp, which they most recently executed the most successful SPAC in history with DraftKings. And we were also able to benefit with securing a strong group of PIPE investors, including Wellington, Franklin Templeton, Fidelity, and Neuberger Berman. But more broadly, I'd say going public for us, it's a really exciting milestone, but it's just the beginning of our journey to redesign the mobile gaming ecosystem.
Right. It's what you planned. It's what you planned. You would hope to go IPO or be publicly traded by the end of the year. So will this be NASDAQ, NYSE? What's the ticker symbol? What's the timing?
It will be NYSE. The current ticker via the SPAC is FEAC, or FEAC. And it's going to be changing over to SKLZ, and we're anticipating the completion of the process in Q4, actually, so coming right up.
So you have a lot of investors who believe in what you're doing in particular, and obviously the gaming sector, which is huge and growing, right? When you compare it to anything else, movies or books or gaming across the board, particularly now after COVID, it became very evident. There's a lot of gamers, new gamers, and they're on board for the decades to come, right? How will you make money through this?
So we're going to continue to capture market share as we expand post-public. This year, 90% of our revenue comes from North America, whereas the global gaming market is actually 4 times the size. So to put it another way, we're a 2.6 million monthly active user system today and a 2.7 billion monthly active user market. So 0.1% penetrated. We're really excited about going public and what it means for our growth opportunities ahead.
Why is it so important to put the gamers and the developers together in the way that you do?
So maybe more broadly, we'd say, how is Skillz really different from other gaming platforms? And we're looking at the ecosystem, and we're really redesigning monetization. So if you think about most game developers, they're monetizing their games via either ads or in-app purchases. Skillz is enabling the game developer to monetize through competition, which results in a fundamentally better player experience and better monetization. Simply put, think of Skillz as game-centric monetization built for game developers to enable a better experience.
What do you think about all these other video game companies and some of the platforms as well? So when I talk about the video game companies, I think of Take-Two, Activision, Electronic Arts, and then I think about how people play these things on PlayStation and Microsoft Xbox, but there's just like a lot of downloading going on PCs too. What do you think of all of these brands? Is there room for everyone and everything?
Absolutely. Look, the gaming industry is truly massive and expanding rapidly. If you think about your earlier statement, movies, music, and books have all been surpassed by gaming. Actually, the gaming is now only second to television in terms of media market. With 2.7 billion monthly active gamers right now and 10 million developers building content for mobile, mobile is both your fastest growing segment at 68 billion as of 2019, but it's also projected to be the largest segment by 2025 with 150 billion. It's really staggering when you consider just how many people now participate in gaming that you never would have thought of as a gamer. And I think even more broadly, as we look ahead, we're going to see the gamers spending more and more money where they spend their time. So gaming is still your lowest cost form of entertainment across all categories of media.